Now, with me, I've got, if I said this to you, what would it mean to you? Changing Children's Lives. Have you ever heard of the organisation? Jon Shoesmith is the CEO of this organisation. He's here today at the Business Show. They're looking for business partners because charities, regardless of what you think, charities themselves are businesses too. And it's that through that collaboration between charitable businesses, proper businesses, large businesses, multinationals, that means that charities like yours can actually exist. Jon, great to have you with us. Thank you very much indeed. Tell us a little bit about, now it's abbreviated to BIBIC.
It is abbreviated, yes. We started off as something a little bit different to what we are now, so let me tell you what we do now. We provide truly a life-changing service to children. We're a therapy service that supports children with developmental difficulty. We have a team of therapists that design an individualised special therapy program for that family and that child, and we see them every few months to make sure that we've built a program that over a period of time makes life manageable and more fun and more exciting and more rewarding, better at school, better at home. So that's what we do.
And what kind of illnesses are we talking about? You say it's therapies that you're working on. So what are the typical illnesses that the children have?
Well, the kind of things people would probably recognise might be autism, Asperger's syndrome, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, ADHD, things like that. But it's also true to say that we deal with lots of families whose children have something you'd never know was there, but something that affects their everyday life. So because it affects their everyday life, it's an extremely significant and important service, because we're talking about something that affects that child's life at school, life at home, the parents, their siblings, how well they get on at school, the opportunities they get, maybe their prospects as an adult when they get bigger. It's a hugely, hugely important service that affects potentially the rest of their lives and also the lives of the people around them as well.
Now, a lot of people listening to you will think, well, why is he here? I mean, obviously, you're funded by the government. Thousands of pounds must come in on a regular basis. Why are you doing this?
Well, we don't get any government funding. So despite how vital and essential our service is, we're not guaranteed anything. So we have no government funding, which means we have to meet corporate partners and other people to help us survive. So, despite the fact that every day we help children in such an important way, our future isn't guaranteed. So we're here today really, we're a bit of an unusual entity, we're a surprise really, and we want to take people by surprise and we want to attract their attention. We're here today to try and meet new corporate partners, and really our offer is to give them the opportunity to help us continue a life-changing service and to help us carry on for the next generation and to keep going on and doing this life-changing therapy. So
what are you looking for then from a corporate partner? And when you say a corporate partner, are you is it only big organisations? Can small organisations get involved with you?
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, we're here today to meet anyone and everyone and to talk about how our organisations might connect. That's right, yeah.
How much does it cost to run the organisation?
Well, at the moment we cost about £500,000 a year.
That's a lot of cash.
Yeah, and proportionately it's quite an expensive operation because we see children for a long period of time, often 2 consecutive days. We use techniques and methods and equipment, all of which is rather expensive. Okay. So it's an expensive thing to deliver.
Well, listen, Jon, it's been a pleasure. Now, if people want to come along, find out more about you.
Yes.
If we've got a multinational that is here at the moment, or a multinational that is watching at home in their office, perhaps, if you're thinking to yourself, if you're the CEO of a large blue chip company and you think, maybe this year we should be looking at maybe putting something a little bit more towards a charitable cause, how do they get in touch with you?
Okay, so we're on number 610.
610, that's the stand.
That's right, stand number 610. We'll give you contact details so that you can talk to us after we've all gone back to the office next week. On the hour, every hour, we have a draw. So there's a particular incentive to come and see us on the hour. That'll be all day long and
what
tomorrow.
Are you giving away?
All sorts of stuff. I won't spoil a surprise there, but you'll be pleasantly surprised by what you get. But most of all, the thing that we want to impress on people is that we offer an opportunity to become associated with something which is genuinely life-changing. And how many people can say that they truly have a life-changing operation? Very, very few, but we really do. So our offer today is to meet people that might like to become associated with that. And whilst we continue trying to help change families' lives, really what we're offering is a significantly business-changing opportunity for them as well. So,
well, if you're coming to the show either today or tomorrow, then that's fantastic. They can come along for the draw. If you're watching this on catch-up afterwards and you're watching it perhaps on YouTube or Roku or on iTunes or wherever it is that you're watching this right now, how do we get in contact with you outside of the show?
Okay, so we've got a very easy to remember website, BIBIC, B-I-B-I-C, bibic.org.uk. You can't fail but to get us on Google. We'll come up at the top of your search results. So
sure
Google us then. We tweet, we Facebook, we do everything else. It would be lovely though if people would pick up the phone. If you get onto our website, on the homepage there's a phone number for you. It would be lovely if people would pick up the phone, explain who they are, and just ask for a conversation about how their organisation and ours might work together for our mutual benefit.